my teacher, my camera teacher, David Dean Petrell, said to me. He said, all it boils down to is the quality of your imagination and your ability to access it. And that is something that really has stuck with me through school, through leaving school, through getting to, through every job that I've had up until now. Is, it's really quite the most liberating thing to hear, is that it's all about what you see and how well you can see it.
A really good mentor of mine said something that I mull over a lot and that I've really taken heart since then at drama school. And she said, we're training you to be people, and then the acting comes as a byproduct of that. Because you think of what the expectations you may have for a person being good and responsible it kind of coincides with what you'd expect from a very professional actor.
The Academy gave me a great foundation for what I needed to have success in the industry. So I definitely got like my base, my foundation, and the start of my toolkit as an actor.
One day, she said, come here up in front of the class. And so she said, she had this book in her hand, right? My notebook. She said, I want you to take this from me. I'm like, what? Take it from me. Okay, whatever kind of game we playing, whatever. So I put my hand in, and she snatched it out of my hand. She goes, take it. Well, you gonna let me have it, or? She said, take it. I tried it again, she snatched it away from me again. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it again. She snatched it away again. So now I'm getting a little frustrated. I'm like, I'm stronger than you. And so I just ripped it out of her hand. And she said, now that's how well you have to want to speak well.
Meisner repetition. Thank you, Janice Powell, for your patience with all of us. Oh my gosh, she's a saint, and she's watching. I just adore you, and I owe you so much. Meisner repetition it never stops being useful to me, and that learning how to listen and observe with my whole body and with all of my senses, and just the way that was taught to me with such love and patience, it still stays with me.
I remember there was a rule at the Academy, like if you missed 3 days, you were out. So you had to get your stuff together. And what I notice being out in the world is you can tell instantly if someone's been trained and if someone hasn't been trained. There are a lot of people that sometimes ask me, I don't have any experience, or I haven't been to drama school, but I read in the newspaper that this actor, he's a Hollywood star and they didn't train. And I just think, go and train, because it requires discipline. You can just tell a mile off, and the competition is fierce.
And I remember we had to, I think, review them or something at a certain point, and I wrote something kind of cheeky to them. I was like, I've been waiting for you to teach me something, and I haven't. And I'm still waiting. And that's like brass. I got a lot of balls when say that. It felt like. So I'm in an elevator, and then she walks in after this, and she's just sitting there, and the door's closed, and she's not looking at me, and then she just looks up at me, and she says, one day, you're gonna understand what I'm doing. And she's totally right. Do the work. Get out of your own way. Don't be in such a hurry. Do the work. Yeah, and I still use that to this day.